timeouts. Change up quick, they sign up. Trying to hit my line now. Thinking I'm come find out.
It's week 12 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll take a look at Jaron Hall. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Vikings and the Bears on Monday Night Prime Time.
Everyone took advantage of the Cyber Monday deals. Now it's time to focus on some football. Bears and Vikings underway on Monday night. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Bears to take over on offense behind their third-year quarterback, former Ohio State Buckeye Justin Fields.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver? And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish a line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. And this, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Fields going to keep it once more. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now it's Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kattymadden. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The numbers for him from a week ago: 4 catches, 51 yards.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. They're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against second to last in the pass defense area. Good for him. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Tariq Carpenter able to run it down for a loss of a yard. Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give left side here for Herbert. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Herbert. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Bears! Cole Kmet. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And oh, it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Offensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They're led out by the rookie, picked 164th in this past draft out of BYU, Jaren Hall.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown pass.
And right away, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Throwing here is Hall. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Handoff right side to Wangu. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. You look at this Bears defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. The Vikings at 9-2 to start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. They'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. These 2 teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis. On the run is Duwagu. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Here we go.
Here's Hall. Drops this off with Nwangu. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Hall. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down. They needed 4, they got 8, and it results in a conversion on 4th down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 42 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Ready.
Back to throw. Hall. Caught on a slant. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Nwangu. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And he'll be taken down right there at the 38. Fields to Kmet there for a Chicago first. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Back to throw, Fields. He's got the connection downfield to Hamlet. This is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 31. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Fields going to keep it running right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Bears have retaken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Homer to return. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game. The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
That's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Oh, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Ready?
Back to throw, Hall. Hard throw, incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense. And now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Fields. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On 2nd down, here's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kattymadden. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Fields. And pass complete to Moore. Breaks through the contact. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Here's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
To the air again, Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kattymadden. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another first down. He's been an important part of their offense.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Here's Hall. Into the hands of the rookie Jordan Addison. A gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Black Ultra. Smash red.
Here's Hall. A final shot before break. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. So we are at halftime. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Well, throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Hall to throw it. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and say and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Let's go.
Hall Osborne. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Hall. Touchdown, Vikings. Anthony Schwartz, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from moving out in front. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
The drive will start with an option going left. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's to the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields, 82 yards. And the Bears have retaken a third-quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the second time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback, the ability to run the ball fearlessly. And, in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
From his end zone, Travis Homer. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
Ready.
Throwing here is Hall. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Hall. And that'll be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Hall. Sliding out of the pocket. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Here's Nwangu. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Hall. Touchdown! Jordan Addison. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So that drives 7 plays in length. And Jordan Addison capped it off with a touchdown catch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. But now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Here we go.
Read option. Here's Herbert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
2nd down, they go back to Herbert. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. We return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Here's 3rd and 6. Fields now to throw. And this is caught. He hits more. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Herbert powering up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Miles Jack with a big-time hustle play there as he backs the offense up. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. A toss left side for Herbert. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Looking deep here for Mooney. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney. 34 yards. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Out of the end zone with it is Homer. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. And now out comes Minnesota. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes not.
There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 134 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, if you bring your tight end over there. Either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
But they'll run with the Ragu. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Here we go.
The Vikings on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll go right back to the long view. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Ready?
They'll run for it. It's Nwangu. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they get 5 there on 4th and 3. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Ready.
Back to throw, Hall. He'll buy some time right. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Ready.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hall going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Hall eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, Bryce.
Looking to throw. Hall. Buying time to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Vikings! Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Starting on the ground with Herbert. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Fields. Gets this to Moore.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And Mooney going to have a Bears first down as he'll be taken down at the 46.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Now Fields. Well, he short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Komet. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Here comes second down at 5. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Herbert once more. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there. Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he? Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
He's back to throw. He's got a man complete. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done. Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last